So this video is going to be kind of like a Jamaica Carnival vlog about our experiences that we had there. There was a total of 8 of us that attended Jamaica Carnival. We all kind of got there at different times. So the first part here is the driver has picked us up from the airport and we are headed to our hotel. So some of this is just scenery of Kingston, or actually all of this is scenery of Kingston. This is our driver, Philip. He's getting our bags. There's Nika and Simone.
What up, baby?
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to Jamaica.
Oh, you want your shine?
Yeah,
You want some shine on my vlog? You want some shine? Here you go.
I've been here before.
Tell us about
We
yourself.
started partying, you know, so I'm Mark. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
What's your name? Simone. Mark, nice to meet you. And your name? Nika. And your name?
Courtney.
Courtney. Nika, Simone, Courtney.
Thanks, Philip. In this part, I'm just giving you what our hotel looked like on the outside and the outside view. You see, it was very beautiful in Kingston that day. That's Ricardo kind of checking out the grounds, and we're just waiting outside until our room is available. Whoa!
What the?
Before, after. Whoa! This is ridiculous. You can see people are kind of just in line. There's kind of 4 different sections for the line. So first, you arrive at the table, they print out your ticket, and then if you still owe a balance, you go to the cashier section. We didn't owe a balance, so we collected our tickets, and then we got in a costume collection line. The costume collection line wasn't that long, but it wasn't moving very fast either. So we kind of, because it was 3 of us, and we needed to pick up 7 costumes, I think. We all just kind of broke up and teamworked it. There are people just standing around or sitting around, probably waiting on people that they rode with. And it wasn't, like I said, it's not a lot of people here, and it wasn't really chaotic or anything like that. It was just, it could have moved a little bit faster. So here you see Simone and Nika. They are inspecting the feathers, because when you collect your costume, you really need to look at every single piece of the costume to make sure any clasps weren't attached, any jewels aren't missing, any feathers aren't missing. Just make sure you have every single thing that was supposed to come with your costume, and also make sure that nothing is defective. That is a really, really big deal, because they are making hundreds and hundreds of costumes, and it's not just one person making them. So they're probably up or working for long hours, and things happen. So if they mess up, you let them know and they'll replace it, or they'll fix it right there on the spot. So at this point, like I said before, you have to make sure you go through everything and look at everything to make sure you are not missing anything that belongs in your package. So right now, Simone is going through every single bag, making sure that we all have the same exact things in there. This bag was actually really cool because it was an actual duffel bag that you could use again, and it more than likely won't tear or break apart your first use. And it has some really cool things in there. So she's just looking at everything right now. And the biggest thing is making sure that each one of us has a wristband, because the wristband allows you to participate with your band, meaning you get your breakfast, lunch, your dinner, and you get all of your alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages on the road. So, and it also gets you admission into different sections or events. So you always want to make sure that every single person that paid for a wristband has their wristband. So that is a really, really big deal. The process was not 100% smooth, but it was not ridiculously hectic either.
Thanks, Philip. I know we like.
Alright, I'm gonna take a video.
So here's a better look of everything that's inside the bag. So in the bottom corner, you see I'm just showing the little magazine that they had in our bags. And it shows the route. It gives you details about the day, how to stay hydrated, how to stay healthy, where to meet. It also had little goodies, something for your phone. It also had condoms, or at least one condom with the band's logo on it, which we thought was kind of funny. It also gave you a hydrating drink, shampoo for your hair, or that might be body wash actually, seasonings. It just had a lot of goodies. Probably their sponsors. They put those items in there. And now we start to party. First party up is Tribe.
The longest flights, if you represent our Spinning country, if you belong to a Caribbean nation, put your hands in the air. Punch!
Soca artists Kess and Michelle were there. We miss Kess, and here's a little bit of Michelle's performance. The next party the next day was Soca Brainwash. This was a really cute party. The decor was really cute. Although the party started almost 2 hours late, it was still a great time. Like I said, the party was a really good time. It also helped that the party was at night, so it wasn't as hot and we were able to stay longer. We're headed to breakfast party. It started at 5 a.m. Thank you. The next party the next morning was Sunrise Breakfast Party. This party was very cute. They gave you so many souvenirs like umbrellas and cups and glasses. The decor was very nice. We were really impressed with the party. And most importantly, the food was really, really good. They had lots of options. It was just a really good time. Although it was very hot, we still had a really great time.
Wanna make some noise to my Jamaica. No. Who is going on the road tomorrow? Make some noise.
You give me something I need, you give me something I bleed.
Euphoric. Think about your rock to my subject here.
I really wanna feel great now, so let me have my way now. No one ever wanna leave.
The next party later that night was the PM Fit. It was an S&M theme, a risque type theme, so we all decided to dress up.
It's been so long.
So now what we actually came to Jamaica for, the actual parade, road day, you guys, it was so hot, but it was still such a great time.
Alright guys, so check this out. The tents on this side, to my right.
Persons with a banner are allowed to come beside the truck inside the ropes. If you don't have the bands, you cannot be behind.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay. I was gonna say we're gonna see you right before.
It's Ricardo, this the man right here. So like I mentioned earlier, this is Ricardo. He was such a good concierge. He gave us really good advice about where to walk, where to eat, where not to go, because let's be real, it was Kingston. So here he's picking mangoes off the tree for us to eat. He was so nice.
Let's see if it's right.
It's good.
That's good.
I'm not sure what this area where Devin's house was located in. I'm not sure what it was called, but it was a really nice area. It had places for you to sit. It had a little playground for children. Had little shops and stores in there. So Devin's house food, especially their patties, they had a wide variety. They were really, really good. And then they had an ice cream little place there, had lots of variety. And then we found this store that had really, really good shea butter that I'm still using to this day. So I'll put her contact information there. You should order from her.
I don't see her here.
Court 2 fly. So long, farewell. I do. Is that not the part? No. Oh. Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on and give you a summary of the Jamaica Carnival experience. That was my first time going, and would I go again? Yes. So just to keep that short and sweet, just a recap of the experience. Tribe was the first party we went to. It was drinks included, and Kes and Michelle performed. As we were walking through the door, Kes was closing his set, and I was really bummed out about that because Kes is my favorite soca artist. We did see Michelle, and I put a little bit of that in the video, the little clip of his performance in the video. The drink selections were okay, but the party vibes were a lot of fun. We liked it. The next party was Soca Brainwash Jam Rock. The theme of the party was Smile, and there were only 2 drawbacks from this party. Drawback number 1 was the party started almost 2 hours late. Now, we all know you don't really get to Caribbean parties on time. That's like an unwritten rule. But we were like, okay, we're gonna get there like 2 hours late. That should be good time. The party should be going good. And when we got there, it wasn't open. We waited about 15-ish minutes, and then they opened, and the party was really cute. The party favors were cute. You could write your message on this board. The theme was Smile, so they had smiley faces everywhere. They gave lots of different souvenirs like slippers, headbands. The cup was cute, and it was a really good time. We stayed at that party a really long time, like I think 7 hours or something like that. The next drawback of that party was that they ran out of food about an hour and a half to 2 hours before the party ended. So if you're a person that wanted to like go and eat there, the lines are really long, which is to be expected, but they did run out of food. But other than that, the party vibes were really, really great. The next party we went to was Sunrise Breakfast Party. That was by far my favorite party, just simply because they had really good food, and they had a wide variety of different types of food. The decor was really cute. They gave you so many souvenirs. I felt like they should have gave a bag out with the souvenirs. That's how many they had. They had fans, umbrellas. They gave you a glass cup. Then they gave you another cup, and I think like 4 people asked me could they have that cup. That's how pretty it was. The decor was really awesome. The vibes were really good. The only thing about that party was it was really, really, really hot that day, and of course they can't do anything about that. Another thing that I liked about a party, they had a bathroom lounge, and because all of us, we were melting, we got our makeup retouched, and they were actually doing a little bit of hair in there too. So it was just, I really, really enjoyed that party a lot. Different soca artists showed up, or different Caribbean artists showed up, because Beanie Man was there, Voice, Hood Celebrity, Michelle, a couple of different DJs showed up. So that party turned into a concert, and it was really a good time. The next party we went to was PM Fete. It was a nighttime party. The theme of the party was Red Light District, so we all dressed up, and some other people dressed up as well. The drink selections were okay. They did have food there, but you had to purchase it. It was like $1 or $2 Jamaican dollars, so not very expensive. And that party was a lot of fun as well. And then what we all went there for was Road Day. Road Day was, I liked it a lot. The communication with Xaymaca, the band that we played with, was good. The only thing that I didn't like about it was that we chose a costume several months in advance, and then about 2-ish weeks before we actually played with them and got to Jamaica, they changed our design. Now, I get why they changed it. It wasn't really good for different body types, all this. I understand. I mean, I get it. But if I chose a costume when I get to Jamaica, I want that costume that I chose to be there. So I was annoyed, but it still worked out because the costume ended up being really cute. I think I mentioned in the video that distribution of the costumes and wristbands and everything, it was okay, but it could have been better. I think the #1 reason that made it a little bit not go smoothly was because they had several people there working, but several of those people didn't have designated jobs, so a lot of paperwork went missing. A lot of people were doing like the same job at the same time or getting the same things at the same time, so they had a lot of people there volunteering to help, but they should have designated what each person should have did a little bit better. On the road was a good time. They had several different party trucks. If one truck was playing soca, the next truck was playing reggae. If one truck was playing dance hall, the next truck was playing reggae. So it was really, really good in that sense, where if you didn't want to hear this type of music for that long, you could just go to another truck and they were playing a different type of music. They didn't run out of alcohol. They did have security there. They had EMT paramedics on the road, so I felt safe while I was there. The last party was Beach Lime, and it's basically like a beach cooler party. You bring whatever you want as far as food and drink. They did have food for sale there, but we kind of had our own little snacks, and the food was really good there. That party had a lot of reggae artists that just popped up. It turned into a concert as well. It was just a good time. The party was at Fort Clarence Beach, which is about 45 minutes away from Kingston. Yeah, it was just a good time. So like I said, I would definitely go back to Jamaica Carnival again. I'm just honestly trying to determine if I want to play with Xaymaca again, if I want to play with Bacchanal Jamaica. Just note that each band has their own route on the road. They have a morning route and an afternoon route, but the bands don't all use the same route. So we had some people that played with Bacchanal Jamaica and we played with Xaymaca, and they thought that they were going to see us on the road, and they didn't. They had their own separate route. So just be aware of that. If you have any questions about Jamaica Carnival, as always, just message me and I got you.